Hey everybody, this is John. Welcome to MTG Nexus, formerly Dusk Till Dawn Gaming. So, wanted to get into a quick discussion as to why the name change, what's going on with the channel, etc. So, short abbreviation is Dusk Till Dawn Gaming was created with the intention of doing multiple games, whether it be World of Warcraft, Hearthstone, Magic the Gathering Online, MTG Arena, potentially getting into other things. And as I've gone along, this channel's focus has been primarily on Magic. We really haven't had a direction as to what the deck channel's been going. It's been primarily burn based. We've tried some other stuff. We played some standard here and there. We've played some legacy here and there, but there really hasn't been a consistent direction, a consistent focus on the channel. So I'm going to change that. So what we're going to do is each month, roughly, we're going to cover a particular deck archetype. We're going to start out with Burn, because that's been what the channel's primary focus is. We're going to do an in-depth look at Burn, what is the deck, etc. And then each month beyond that, for the end of April and into May, we're going to cover Burn. For June, we'll have a new deck archetype, and so on and so forth. So basically every 30 days or so, we're going to change deck archetypes. I'll still go back and cover like previous archetypes, like updates to it, play occasional gameplay videos, continuing to update the archetype. But the big thing is we're going to be focusing on one deck at a time. Like with Burn, we're going to focus on all the formats. Legacy, basically everything but Vintage. Legacy, focusing primarily on Modern, but doing some Standard, doing some Pauper. We're going to break down all the key matchups, especially in the Modern format. Burn versus Is it Phoenix, Burn versus Dredge, Burn versus Rock, etc. So we're going to take an in-depth look at every deck as deeply as we can in that month. Cover as many matchups and key formats, especially Modern, because that's primarily my main shtick, so to speak. But we're going to try to get into a little bit of like the standard matchups as they stand right now, etc. So it's going to be the primary focus of things. Another thing, if you want to support the channel, we do have a Patreon page. It's currently still Dusk Till Dawn Gaming, but it'll be changing to MTG Nexus. We currently have 3 supporters. So I want to thank the Foz, I want to thank Wardog, and I want to thank Ben Adler for their support. It means a tremendous amount to me. If you want to support the channel, please consider visiting our Patreon page. I'll be updating the rewards and stuff, and then posting a short video about Patreon. And I also want to say thank you to all those who helped to grow the channel over the last almost 2 years when we were Dusk Till Dawn Gaming. But I am explaining why we're doing the rebranding, what our goals are going to be, what we're going to be working on. But for right now, that's pretty much going to be it. And if you want to see your own, we're still doing donation deck lists. If you want to see donation decks, there is this link right here. Will take you to a PayPal page. Donations are $5, $8, and $12. $5 gets your deck played through a couple 2-man queues on Magic Online, or if you wish to see it played on Arena, we happen to have the cards. $8 will get you played through a friendly league, and $12 get you paid through a competitive league. It doesn't really matter the format or the deck. Even if we're covering something else, I will work those in when I can. And beyond that, just want to thank everybody for the new format, or for your support in the past, and I hope you guys enjoy the new format. Let me know in the comments down below what you're going to think of this formatting. And one of the other things is I might each month, after the first couple months, have our Patreon pledges decide what the next deck or next deck archetype we're going to cover is for the following month. So if you want to participate in that, feel free to join our Patreon page. That'll be one of the rewards, but I'll update Patreon and such as we go along. But I want to give everyone a quick update as to why we're now MTG Nexus as opposed to Dusk Till Dawn Gaming. I'm still going to leave all the previous Dusk Till Dawn things up. So if you happen to see that, or if I happen to slip up and say Dusk Till Dawn Gaming from now and again, that's what's going on. But anyways, this has been John for MTG Nexus. Thanks along, everyone, for the ride.